Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so
So Jay's going to show you guys the results. So normally, just FYI, we will normally do these on Friday
or
after
whatever
market
end of the
close.
week it is, because I think
Yeah,
the
or
third or
whatever.
fourth
Yeah,
week, it's like Thanksgiving's on a Wednesday, so we'd
yeah.
probably be doing it on Wednesday.
So
But
we'll keep you guys updated about it. It's always going to be in the live schedule. Like, so looking at hashtag live schedule or live calendar that we have, and like our stuff for Strategy Wars will be posted in there.
yeah,
So whatever that week is, just check ahead if you guys have, if you want to be in these calls to watch it. If not, though, we record them and you can go back and watch it, and it'll
yes,
be pinned in the battlefield area. So like last season, but I know there's so many new people here this season, just so you guys understand how this works. So we'll
yeah,
do this. It's normally, if we can do it on Friday, we like to do it on Friday at market close. But depending on the week, like Jay said, it might change. So just always double check the hashtag live calendar. If you can't make the recording, that's okay. It'll get posted in hashtag battlefield. So check the pinned messages. And then Jay, once we're done, we'll give like the full weekly screenshot like he does, like on the daily, but it's like even more. And then if you guys have a spin for the weekly spin, the twist, if you have something that requires you guys to vote,
yeah.
some of the teams already had this last week, so you already know. He will post a poll in your room. If you haven't gotten one yet, he will post a poll in your guys' rooms, and then typically we want you guys to answer it over the weekend if possible to give people time.
Yeah,
But like
it just
today's a
sucks
little bit
today. Yeah,
quicker.
yeah, it just
Yeah,
sucks a
so
little bit.
so make sure that if you are one of the teams that land on like something that require you guys to fill out a poll, please push your team to like answer quickly. Don't just like wait on it because there's just not much time between now and then the time that like we have to start
Yeah,
factoring in those twists for open of market.
yeah,
So make sure you guys are careful with that. Also, before Jay gets into it, I want to just say congratulations, you guys. Like
dude, it was a
I
huge
like
week.
it's insane. Like every time you guys just blow us away. Like season one, we were blown away by the amount of participation, but like we, God, what we have, like almost 800 some traders
Just for
in Strategy
reference,
Wars.
like just an easy reference, as well, y'all could probably see that I'm recording like my screen now, so you could see like the normal screenshot that I do. But in this kind of middle to the right of the standings, like the community stats, we barely scraped like 1,000 to 1,100 total profitable days last time, and we're almost already at 700, and it's the first week. Granted, there's like 2.5 to 3 times more people, but still,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
So it's just showing the participation is still really really good there, which is like amazing to see. So like you guys really did like do crazy good, and like what was really fun about I think this week from our point of view was like every team had submitted
Yeah.
really strong results. So if you're looking at the weekly stuff when Jay does all the twists and stuff and you don't feel like it's reflected that well, it's because the twists are pretty diabolical. But every
Everybody's gonna
team
get their
as
chance
far
on
as
having bad twists, guys, so
yeah,
don't worry.
everybody will have good twists and everybody will have bad twists. That's the whole idea of the spinning the wheel thing. But yeah, you guys just huge congrats to you guys. Whatever you're doing is really working. So keep it up like what you've been doing with your teams. And yeah, I've been peeking in some of the chat rooms, but I try not to go too in depth with like what you guys are saying, just so I don't, so I'm
Cheat.
not biased in any way.
She
Or
loves doing
cheat,
that,
yeah.
guys.
So
So yeah,
I do
I
not.
try and
But
keep
I
her in
just
mind.
yeah, but I think it's really, really great to see. So you guys are doing really good, and I know there's a lot of newer people. So I thank the people who are returning from season one to help, who are helping the people with season two to like help get themselves profitable and stuff like that. Like week one, just to see the amount of like perfect traders that we had seen, the amount of profitable days,
Currently,
like it
there
just
are
blew our
41 people
expectations,
that are still perfect right now.
which
Fun
is
fact.
insane. So that's crazy. So huge congrats to you guys. All right, so
But yeah, before I get into it though,
moving
I
into the
will
fun
say
stuff.
is if you struggled this week, that is okay. It was very news intensive, and so
Mm.
like these next coming weeks, it'll be a lot easier. I think there's congressional elections this week though, but that could be a little crazy sometimes trading during political events. But it is not going to be as crazy as you had experienced this week. So keep your head up. Ask people in the chat. Post your losses and be like, hey, did I did I not see something that I should have? And then people will obviously help you for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
You
um,
right, Jay?
no, I'm not. Okay,
I
so
can hear you like muting yourself. What are you
yeah,
burping over there? Oh,
I don't want people having to hear my craziness. So okay, so y'all should be able to see my screen, and so you all know as of now, every time I post in the dailies, this is basically what I am showing as one of my sheets. And so at the left right now, this is the standings as of now. I haven't fully finished all of the weekly twists yet because I wanted that to be on stream to make it very dramatic. But as you can see here, Stairmaster is still up top right now, followed by Outback, then Happy Trail, then DeLorean, Three Line Strike, and then Brute Force at the bottom as of now. But there's a few twists still in play. And so that's kind of what I want to go over now. So the week one Twitch dashboard, as you can see here, which is usually my second screenshot each day. I'm gonna go over the ones that have already finished, and then I'll get into the ones that are still happening. Well, that's about to finish now. But trust in the old guard, as you can see here, Outback had landed on that, and so what that was that each team has one all-star and two veterans, and so basically what trust in the old guard means is anytime that all-star or the two veterans are profitable, they receive 15 points for their team. Monday obviously doesn't count because it was the 31st, and so they were basically able to have at least two people profitable, which gained them 30 points, and all three all-star and plus two veterans were profitable ones. They given them 45 points, so total they have 135 points. And as you can see here, you'll see like the little weekly twist leaderboard as of here, like in this section. And so basically all the standings is it's adding the twist with the daily updates without the twist, and we'll kind of look at that soon. So that's what Outback did. Really good week by the all-star and the two veterans. I'm gonna skip over under for a second, then go to Christie's baby, the Stairmaster Samurai. They landed on two-way contracts. So what that means is they received we roll again once they landed on that to see what team's all-star they get, and they got Happy Trails, aka Alex TZ. And so Alex,
Thank you, Alex. Every time you posted, I was like, yeah.
yeah, Alex had a
I
perfect
was
week.
like,
So
yes, Alex.
every time
I was
Alex
watching
has
Alex every day. I was like, come on, Alex, post.
every time Alex had a profitable day, he actually gave 40 points to the Stairmaster Samurai. And so as you can see,
Yeah.
he had a pretty good week. And then with
Good week for us, guys. Congratulations.
yeah, great. And then to the right we have I'm dying, Chris.
Jay's like zero interested in doing this right now, and I
I'm
think
sorry.
it's
Like I'm
more fun that
very
you have.
excited, guys, but I just feel like death. Okay. so to
All right, well, go ahead.
to the right we have injury reserve, and so this can kind of be a little confusing to most people. But basically what this is that you start at 50% health at the beginning of the week. And so what that means is if it'll be Monday of next week now, but on Monday if you score like 20 points, then technically it's reduced 50% because you're only 50 health. If it was 100%, then you'd be gaining the points that you earned. But with that being said, if you gain 20 points and you have 50 health, then you're only able to get 10. And that's on Tuesday. That's kind of was DeLorean. They got minus 17. They got 17 points taken away from them. But team participation helps give you more health. And so as you can see here from the bottom, if 20% of your team participates, then you get 10 health. If 30% of your team participates, you get 20. And if 50% of your team participates, then you get 50%. And so on Tuesday, they had 38%, which gave them 20 health. So as you can see here, they got 70 health, so they were up here. And then it kept going all the way until Friday. They had close to 40, which gave them another 20%, and they finished at 130%. But their bonus points was a flat 0. So DeLorean literally scored all 236 points were all of DeLorean. Basically getting the two. Congratulations, DeLorean. You're not hurt anymore. Maybe. The wheel could. Who knows? The wheel might make you hurt again, but we shall see. So this is where it gets into the spicy things. The next two things that I'm gonna go over. Well, the next thing that I'm gonna go over is rivalry week, and so these are one of the twists where you will be polled if you do land on this. So Brute Force was polled last week to see who would they want to face for rivalry week, and so basically they chose in their group who they wanted to fight against, I guess you could say, and then they duked it out. As you can see here on the right, I have a description. So basically what rivalry week is Brute Force chooses somebody, and then they go head to head, just points. The other team can't use their bonus points added into it. It is just straight weekly weighted points, you versus that team. Whoever wins gets to duplicate the other team's points for that week. And so, as you could see here, Brute Force chose to duke out 3-line strike. And so, let me take this out real quick. And let me sum this bad boy up. So, as you could see here, Brute Force beat the 3-line strikers this week. Brute Force scored 156 points compared to 3-line strikes 123 points. Therefore, Brute Force gained 123 extra points. So as you can see here, Brute Force went from last place to second place as of now, leaping over all three of these teams. Well, all four of the teams. So congratulations to Brute Force. Ken, I think I know you're in here. I think you were bitching at your computer just now, which is kind of funny. But congratulations to all of the Brute Force Butchers. Y'all are now in second place as of now.
How crazy is that though? Like, let's take a minute to talk about how good that revamp is. Like, let's just appreciate
It
it,
has
guys.
been doing really well, and a lot of
No, I
people have
really
been.
like to see you guys doing it. I know I wish we had gotten that out a little bit sooner for you guys, but just so you guys know, if you for some reason struggle maybe with the strategy this season and you're like not connecting with it right, that's okay. The idea is that you gave it a full month and like you really put the like an A effort into trying it out, and like not every strategy is always going to be for you, so that's okay. So like when we do season 3 in a couple of months, maybe you want to look around a little bit, but I know a lot of people kind of we're struggling with brute force and working with it in season 1, and that's fair because I feel like we didn't really give it enough like love and credit to really work with it. But this revamp's actually really
Yeah.
nice, and Ken's been doing some nice things in there. There's a couple of people who've been working with it even
Ham
before.
cheese, I see you, boy.
Ham and cheese is in here, yeah, and he was a strategy hopper. He left DeLorean from season 1 to go to brute force for season 2. And I mean, you're doing really good too over there. Like sometimes it's just about finding something that like clicks with you a little bit better. And you don't lose anything from changing for the seasons because like DeLorean's such a price action heavy strategy. So even though it might not have been like for ham and cheese, like you still learn things from that strategy that like you can learn to pull over and implement into something else. You can never go wrong with learning like the basics, like price action and all that, and then just trying to play with a new strategy maybe. We don't obviously want you guys to strategy hop. I want you to give it the full month this month. But anyway, congrats to brute force. My point is like it's nice to see that people gave it a chance for this season after that revamp to see the potential there could be there, and clearly it's doing well. I had said this before. I thought they were going to be the dark horse. I thought they were going to be season 2
Hey,
Stairmaster where
start
like
from the
nobody
bottom. Now we're
really.
here, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Nobody really gave Stairmaster credit in season 1, and then we ended up coming in pretty hot. So I think that Brute Force is
Yeah.
potentially a dark horse to watch out for, but it's still very early. So let's keep going on, Jay. Go ahead, because I know you're
So,
dying.
so the next time, the next twist we have is defense wins championships. This is where it gets a little spicy, Chris. So,
Mm.
Happy Trail start off with 100 extra bonus points at the beginning of the week, and basically you had to defend those points. And so what we went off of the end of season 1's rankings because we didn't have any other rankings. Happy Trail finished third, and the problem here is that if you lose a ranking, then you receive no bonus points. And as you could see here, since Brute Force won in Rivalry Week and duplicated 3-line strikes points, they jumped above Happy Trail and Outback. Therefore, Happy Trail gets 0 bonus points this week since they finished 4th. They had to finish at least 3rd to keep their 100, and that actually puts you down in last place now. So that's a little tough. Happy Trail went from first to last, but that's okay. You got it.
But you
Hey,
know what? Maybe you get a good spin again this week. But you know what though? You guys have been doing really good too on Happy Trail, and I give you guys a lot of credit in Happy Trail because you don't actually have an official admin or a staff person in there. You have a lot of high rollers, which are really helpful. So keep doing what they're doing. Alex T had put he had put a video in there for you guys too to show like how he was using his smart money with it. There's a couple other bigger names up in there that are doing really well with Happy Trail. But don't get defeated by that. Like this is just a twist. So like we keep the twisted points too to see where you
Yeah,
guys really are falling as a team. So, and it's still only week one. Maybe it's better get this
true,
twist out the way.
true. And
All right,
then
you guys. But
last but not
congrats anyway
least,
on this week. You have done well
we
actually
have
trading.
the over under that 3 line strike had. I had said that I expect the people to be able to hit 300, and I put a poll out. This was the second poll that we put out, is over under in rivalry week. But I put a poll out, asked them if they think the teams are going to end the week above 300, which is the over, or under 300, which would be the under. But everybody, there was a majority vote of the over, and the only person that scored, or the only team that scored above 300 was the Stairmaster Samurai. And so therefore, 3 line strike only got 40 points, because you get 40 points every time the other 5 teams finish the week above whatever you had chosen. So that is that for the weekly twist. As you can see here, these are now the final standings of the first week. We still have Stairmaster up top, unfortunately. Then we have Brute Force at second place. Congrats to y'all on winning y'all rivalry week against 3 line strike. Then we have the Kangan Crew. Then we have the D-Gens. And then we have 3 line strikers. And unfortunately, Happy Trail took a little tumble, but that's okay. You can have some better luck this week
You're
on
not
your
far
twist.
off from three line
No,
strikers
not at
though.
all.
You're not like way out of the running. And honestly, you guys are such a solid team. Like you'll come back. All you need is this good twist, and you need somebody else to get a shit twist, and you'll like.
You must
I mean, the
pray for the
butchers
wheel
went like
gods.
right up there, which is crazy. Yeah, just pray to the wheel gods, and let's see. Congrats, Stairmasters, for first place. This feels really nice. Week one to be in first place. I'm pretty excited about
So yeah,
that. I know we might not keep it, but I'm excited. So congrats. Anyway.
so right before we go to the twist, like I was kind of stating at the beginning of this thing, we have our community stats. So we have 772 traders that are registered. We've gone through 4 days so far. We've had 678 profitable days. On average, there's about 170 traders. Might not be the same traders, but there's on average 170 traders that are profitable each day, which is really cool. And
Mhm.
profitability per day is 21.96. Again, it might not be the same 21.96% of people, but it's about 22% of people that have signed up are profitable each day, which is really damn high. And so,
So that
in
kind of goes into that number. Like when we do that number, just so you guys understand, that's kind of that number where like they say like, oh, only 5% of people are profitable a day that are like when they're trading. And like that's the general idea in Forex where they say, oh, only about 5% of people who actually place
yeah,
a trade are actually profitable in Forex market. So what that number is saying is that roughly about 21% of people based off our numbers are profitable a day that are in. So that's showing like, obviously that's pretty good. And where we were last year, where we were about 15-ish%, 16% most of the
yeah.
time.
So we're doing, we
So
have more
they were,
people
they
and we're
were
doing a
even,
lot better, which is awesome.
yeah, we're doing more people and we're like another 5% up than where we were in season one, which is really, really cool to see. Like that's the kind of stuff we like to track. So like, I know some of you, like to question other people's things and stuff like that. But all I can say is like, I hope that all of you really are truly submitting at the end of your trading day and not like
Yeah.
falsifying stuff. And
Hold yourself
there's only so
accountable.
much we can do, but hold yourself accountable. And this is for your guys' benefit. But like, it also helps us to track and see what we're doing in the community. Is it working? Does this help? Like, so when you guys like fake things, if you are faking it, it doesn't really help us to help you. So I know everybody wants a point and everybody wants to play the game, but at the end of the day, like this is 1 month out of your entire trading career. So like don't stress over what the game is. Focus on the objective of the game, which is to like actually get better at something and stay focused on that strategy, not the game so much. So I know a
Yeah.
lot of times people kind of get wrapped up in that, but this is just a cool number for us to see and we like to track it. So if you guys are being honest, it helps us see that, like what you're really doing. But anyhow, if you guys are all being honest for the most part, that's insane, which is
I
like
know.
so cool to see on the first week for us. Like from our point of view in the back end of being able to help you guys better, like it's amazing to see the progression and the progress. So
And
again, huge
Mo's right in the
congratulations.
chat in the fact that this isn't the most accurate number, because there are people
No,
who just don't always trade every single day. Like for me, example, like I didn't trade Friday. I didn't trade Friday at all. Like I probably could have been
yeah,
profitable
this is
Friday,
on
but
any
like
given day. But
yeah.
that's even in the Forex when they give that 95% of people fail, 5% do well. That's that day. They're saying based on that day, like on,
Well,
on
no,
an
no, no,
average.
no. Mo's just saying the fact that like not everybody like like could
Oh yeah,
trade or wanted to trade that could have been
yeah,
profitable. So like the number
yeah.
could easily be higher,
It
but
means
I
even
mean
more.
still 22% is extremely high. But anywho,
It could be lower
moving
too,
on from that,
but
we're
but it is cool to see.
yeah,
Yeah,
amazing. So MVP race is just like a fun name for to account for all the people with the profitable days. See how many profitable days people have. Like I said before, there's 41 people right now who are perfect at this point. Hopefully, y'all are keeping to the rules and holding yourselves accountable because this is a game. I assume y'all are, but I'm just throwing a disclaimer.
which again is insane
If
because I
you
don't think
aren't,
we
I'm
had
trying to
anybody.
make you feel bad right now. No. And then at the bottom of that, we have scoring leaders. This is basically just kind of like playing with the weighted points. This doesn't really matter as much as MVP race, but I just kind of wanted to add another stat in because there was a weird gap right here that I wanted to fill. And so, and then from there to the right, this is where you can kind of hold more weight. Whereas the daily updates without the twist. So this is just the weekly scores that each team gets per day. As you can see, DeLorean has been like just breezing through this. Y'all been doing great. So y'all are fourth right now, but y'all had a very tough twist, and somebody's gonna get that
Yeah,
twist this week and really feel the burden of it. And it was impressive that y'all only had 4 days and y'all had no like negated points. Like y'all were able to bring that back so
yeah,
fast. That just shows how much participation y'all team has. But as of
scary.
that, as of that, Chris, we're
Okay,
gonna start
you ready
spinning.
to do it?
Yeah, we're gonna
Let's
start
do the
spinning.
wheel. That's all people came for.
Yeah.
And then they're like, stop talking.
Yeah, they're like, stop talking, man. Okay, so
Oh,
since
you didn't tell
Stairmaster
you.
is first place, y'all get to spin first. Are you ready, goodies?
I am ready. Oh God, you guys, I'm nervous though. All
Numero
right, what is
5.
it? Okay, Chase changes them up so I never know what they are. Be good, be good, be good.
Are you ready, Chris?
Yeah, I'm worried it's injury
Defense
report.
wins
Oh,
championship. So
okay.
that's kind of
Whew, I'll
tough.
take
That's
it.
kind of tough for
I'll
Stairmaster. So
take it. It's not injury report. I'll take it.
so what helps is y'all do get an extra 100 points like Happy Trail did at the beginning of the week,
Mhm.
but you have to hold first place. You have to hold your
Yeah,
ranking. So if you dip down in second place this week, then you get 0 bonus points for your
I'm not worried
twist.
about it.
You're
I'm not
not?
worried about it.
You're not worried?
You
Well,
guys,
all right.
no,
If you're
we're
not worried,
good.
then I'm
We're
not
good
worried.
because it's 100. Let me clarify for my team because Jay likes to make up these things, and then I'm like, wait, what? And I get really mad midweek. So like, let me clarify for everybody on here with a recording so I can play it back for you. If we have this 100 points now, it's like before all their twists are added in, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like they can't use their twist at the end of the week, and then like we lose our like if they like if it bumps somebody up,
Oh
like
no,
you know
no.
what I
If
mean?
it bumps, if their twist bumps, like that's what happened to Brute Force just now. Like you basically get your bonus points now, and you have to hold. And in
Even once, but
even
not next
other
week
teams'
once we
bonus
added all
points,
our
other like at the end of the week, other teams' bonus points, if they bump above you, that I mean, sorry, sorry, not sorry. That's literally what just happened to Happy Trail. Happy Trail
No,
was holding
no,
third
you're
place,
not.
and
You're not understanding my question. I know they were holding it, but what I'm trying to say is like you added, like it's like after. Well, never mind.
you
Yeah, like
start.
all the all star stuff, like the all stars and all that are already added in, and then they get to hold. Like when you add it, then you move them down, or how does that work? We'll talk about it later, Jay, because
Chris, listen,
we'll talk about
okay,
it.
listen. You now have 100 bonus points right now for this week.
Yeah, I see that. I see
Okay,
that.
that is as
Hmm.
much as you're getting since your first place. You can't jump above anybody. You can't become number 0. You are number 1.
I know, but no, as long as they don't go above my points, then we're
Yeah,
good. So, okay, yeah, we got this, Stan Master. That's not
yeah.
hard. We're
If
good.
you
I'm
stay number
pretty.
1 at the end of the week, you keep your 100 bonus points in that flat. That's all y'all get. But
All right.
if Brute
Yeah, no, we're
Force,
good.
Outback, DeLorean, like anybody bumps above y'all, y'all can go all the way to 6th place. It doesn't matter. You still get 0 points, and then that will hurt y'all even more. So that's what happened to Happy Trail just now. That's why they are 6th. So do you understand that now, Vice
Yeah.
Commissioner who should know the rules? Okay, good. Brute Force Butchers. Let's see what y'all spin on. Numero 2. Well, that's kind of convenient since you're number 2 right now. Let's see. What is behind that curtain? Two-way contract. So what we're going to do now, so what that means is we're going to spin again for y'all. That way we could see which all-star you get. So let me add 5 back and take away 2. So basically what this means is whatever number you land on, that is the team you get. So if you land on 1, you get Stairmaster. If you land on 6, you get Happy Trail. You land on numero 3, which is Outback. Therefore, you will be having Lemons, the all-star of Outback, on your team. Every time Lemons is profitable that week, you will gain 40 points. Congratulations, brute force. Okay. Now we spin for Outback in 3rd place. Outback gets 1. Outback gets Rivalry Week. So,
Ooh.
what's going to happen, Outback, is I'm going to put a poll after this stream in your chat, and I'm going to give you all options. Y'all going to get to choose who you want to battle this week, and nobody else will know. It stays private until the end of the week, unless y'all blabber y'all mouths in Battlefield and start talking some trash. I mean, that's up to y'all, but as far as any other teams know, they will not know who you have chosen. So congratulations there. And so like we went over with Brute Force, you will choose somebody to battle against, and it's straight weekly points. No bonus points for the other team are added in. Whoever wins, they get to duplicate the loser's points. So you could challenge Stairmaster, and if Stairmaster beats you, then Stairmaster actually duplicates your points and potentially keeps their defense win championship points as well. So fun fact there. DeLorean.
Felipe's coming. Felipe's like, if we get injury again. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
DeLorean, it gets number 3. Is that going to be injury reserve?
It would suck so bad.
That's moment of truth.
I feel so bad for you guys right now. I feel like we should have made a rule that you guys like can't land on injury report 2 weeks in a row. Oh,
DeLorean, y'all just can't stop getting injured. I don't understand.
I quit. Oh. Okay, wait. So let's look for a positive here. On the plus side, you guys were able to get back to full health within 4 trading days because of your team participation. And that was week 1. And you didn't have a 5th day because we started on a Tuesday. So like this week, even though you might start bad, if you can get your like health back up by like Tuesday or Wednesday, you could like super heal and like earn extra come Thursday and Friday. So had you had a 5th day, put it that way, like had you had a 5th day to actually trade last week, you potentially could have made like bonus points on top of it. So where you're like making back. So it is a shitty twist, but because you have proven you have such strong team participation, it's not like the kiss of death for you guys. And you actually have the full 5 days this week to like make it work. This sucks though, I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel a little defeated for you guys. And, like,
honestly, this is season 1 all over again for DeLorean because they did not like the wheel until the end. So granted, we could be like playing the script again, just like season 1. So telling me it's gonna be okay when it's not.
I'm trying to tell you it's gonna be okay. Oh, I mean, I do. You guys are my arch nemesis, but like, I do feel bad.
Well,
right
it
now.
is what it is. It's the wheel, and we can't predict the wheel except the wheel itself.
But you know what?
Congratulations, DeLorean. You're hurt again. maybe actually rest and recoup and gets. I don't know. Christy's the nurse. She can help you out.
Your vitamins.
Yeah. So 3-line strike. Let us see what you land on. Right. Numero 6. Oh, 3-line strike gets to bet the over and under again, and that leaves Happy Trail. Can't even aim my mouse at this point. I'm so bad off. It has trust in the old guard. And so What
That's
Happy Trail Trust and Old Guard basically is what Outback had last week, and what's gonna happen is you're gonna lean on Alex, your All Star, and then your two veterans. Every time your All Star or your two veterans has a profitable day, then you'll receive an extra 15 bonus points. So you can have up to 45 points a day, or potentially 225
that's huge,
during the
you
week.
guys.
Yeah,
That'll
it'd be
definitely
huge
keep you
if
being at the bottom.
you gotta trust in
Yeah.
the old guard if they are able
Yeah.
to help you out. Lean on your veterans. And so three line strike, you have over under yet again, and I'm gonna give y'all a number. I'll ask for the over and under again for that weekly total, and we'll go from there. So, congratulations everybody on week one. I'm very happy for y'all. Congratulations on getting hurt again, DeLorean. It makes sense that y'all are hurt again because y'all are degens. Um, but no, for real though.
I feel bad for you guys. I'm so sorry, but I mean, this is strategy wars, and if you guys can't even be mad at me, like this was all Jay. Like these diabolical twists
I
were
don't
Jay,
understand why you're trying to
and
throw heat off of yourself, but
I
you know
don't.
what? I'll take it. Blame me, Felipe,
Because it's pretty clear that
Vidris.
it looks rigged
I
from
see y'all.
me.
Yeah, blame me. It's fine.
And it wasn't. It wasn't rigged for me, I promise. Anyway, no, you guys, honestly though, you are a strong team, so you really probably can come back. And Happy Charles, I'm pretty excited to see what you guys do with that old guard because I feel like that's a solid one to have, especially because you like kind of got screwed with that 100 points this week. So I mean, it's not bad to be able to have the old guard now. So you definitely
No,
can
but
make a comeback. I think everybody
it's very
interesting.
cool this season to see. As far as now is that compared to
Like
last season,
everybody is
every team
kind
is
of
very competitive and like in the thick of things. Like you might be down
yeah.
300 points right now, but that's honestly nothing because you can easily make that
Mm,
back with twists. All the twists will
yeah.
inherently equal itself out unless you're DeLorean. You keep landing on the
Getting
worst twist in the game.
hurt.
I mean, the wheel.
It could be a good one though. I'm telling you, if you guys can get your trading
If y'all can
participation
get
there,
that
you might
50% team participation, which y'all have gotten close to actually 2 days, uh, that could pay
you could be
dividends.
like supercharged and healed and like kill us come the end of the week, which yeah, could
Yeah,
also
but good
suck.
luck, guys. So
Anyway,
that
all right.
wraps up the week one recap and the spinning of the week two wheel, Outback, and three line strike. What I'll do after this, once I have everything set up, I'll send y'all a poll to get y'all obviously all the votes for whatever you want to do. Three line strike, you've already done this before. Outback, you'll know. I'll explain everything. But anyway, that concludes this. I believe
Yep.
that next Friday, huh?
No, I said yep.
Oh,
That
I thought you
concludes
said, I thought
this.
you said
Trying to
Jay.
get you.
No,
No,
I
I'm trying
said
to get you off the call. I know
that.
you're dying.
Yeah, I'm dying. That concludes this recap, guys. I believe that like this coming Friday will be good to go to do this recap like normal at the end of the week. But usually it'll be probably 30 minutes to an hour after New York session because I have to have a little bit of time to tally up everything for y'all. So that is that, guys. I hope to see y'all in testimonies because that's where I'll be living this entire next week because y'all are too profitable and it takes me forever to do it. Okay, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys. Good luck this week.